Welcome back, lifers. It's your fam, Natalie
and Nicole.
And today is Free for All Friday. Free for All Friday. Yo, I just want to say this real quick. Candy from Sweet Addictions TV, who just keeps aging backwards, please come back onto YouTube, baby. I miss you. I miss the conversation. She is like, that's a, yo. Well, I feel like we done grew up with her and Jacob and Deja. We done grew up, and then she got the little baby now.
Okay.
It's just, man, you gotta come back, Candy. I couldn't wait.
I used to put you on the TV. I thought I was somebody.
Okay.
Her and the Scorpion Show.
Yes.
Put them on the TV.
God, I miss y'all so. Yeah, I know you know, I know she got the ranch. I know you have your husband, you have the kids. But God, Candy, you are missed, man. I just want to let you know. Candy from Sweet Addictions TV, the stories. I still can see the video from the Opera House. I just see it. I just see that.
Candy was naturally funny.
She really was.
She's like naturally.
She was naturally funny. You are not lying. Anyways, y'all, how your Friday going? How was the week for you?
Okay.
I remember we still got one more day in our work week, so. Some of y'all work weekend on Friday, and I ain't hating.
I'm a little jealous.
I ain't
Maybe
not. You deserve it. I ain't hating on you.
You deserve it.
You know,
I deserve. You talking about Mama D?
Yes.
I knew it.
Oh my
I
God.
deserve. Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, for Free for All Friday, I came across this story on TikTok, and I must share it with you. It's crazy. It's crazy.
This is disgusting.
Anywho, it says, this is from Tijuana _, Monique. This is why I first heard it. Like I said, it's on TikTok. Tijuana _ Monique. And this is from Reddit. So it's called The True Off My Chest. Okay. So it's two parts of it. Okay. So the first part is when she found out, and then the second part is an update. Okay. So this is the title.
Did you? Come on.
I found out that my husband is storing sealed jars of his diarrhea. I only found this out a few hours ago, and I'm not sure how to deal with this, so any help or advice is appreciated. While cleaning out the kitchen pantry, I, 24 female, was dusting the top shelf, which I can't see the top of.
That was me. Go ahead.
And noticed the clanking of jars up there. So I got out the step ladder, and up there is 14 jars filled to the brim with diarrhea and sealed with lids. The consistency in the jars ranges from brown water.
But wait a minute, sis. Why is she worried about the consistency? Wait.
The consistency in the jars ranges from brown water to a thick black sludge, like a mixture of blended slugs, and the jars are arranged in order from most watery to most vicious. I only know it's diarrhea in the jars because I made a mistake of opening one, and the stench is unmistakably the same as what he leaves behind in the bathroom. The smell was so bad I can still feel it burning the back of my throat. I only live with my husband, 42 male. She's 24 and he's 42. And he has grim and gruesome IBS, his words. But I'm just lost for words as to why he would keep poo in jars to be sealed and kept. Do I tell him what I found, or do I just get rid of them?
Girl,
wait, because there's an update. Okay, wait a minute, sis. Okay, she said, I left my husband after finding his jars of diarrhea. 2 days after finding my husband's stash of jarred diarrhea, I decided to ask him about it. At first, he winced and denied that there was anything up there, so I retrieved all the jars and laid them on the kitchen counter. Why are you putting them on the counter?
Okay. See, that's why you don't eat at everybody else's.
Okay. You
now
nasty.
They got pets that got poo.
You nasty. God. And asked him again. That's disgusting.
Girl, man.
That's disgusting. Made me think when Stephanie had that potluck. Got crows at your door knocking. You nasty. Only he and me live there, so he definitely put them there. I told him. He denied they were full of diarrhea this time, and said that he had forgotten about them and that they were simply jars of exotic jam gone bad. Go put that toast in a toaster and get that jar of jam up there. I told him to stop lying and
That
just tell me.
jam.
Yes, that's what he said. I told him to stop lying and just tell me the truth if he was pooing into jars or not and why he was keeping them. He finally cracked and got angry at me, asking me what the big deal was and that he wasn't hurting anyone. So I threw the jars in the garbage outside. He wasn't happy when I did this and physically tried to restrain me by grabbing my wrist and hitting my side. For some poo?
Oh, so you like the tussle.
I know you girls like the tussle. For some poo?
You want a tussle.
Okay. I didn't speak to him for the rest of the day and holed up in the spare room as he had scared me. I checked the garage later in the day and the jars was gone. He had taken them out and put them somewhere else. You are disgusting. What's that smell in your house? A dead rat? No, it's poop.
First of all,
in this moment, I know he has chosen jars of curdled turds over me, his wife. My aim was to get the locks changed when he went to work the next day and kick him out, but I chickened out of that idea. I asked him to leave to give me some space, but he said that he owns the house and that I live here for free. I more than pay for rent by cleaning up the house all day, washing his clothes and cooking all his meals. I packed a bag throughout the next day and left for my sister's house in the night last Wednesday, catching the last bus of the night as I don't have my own mode of transportation. My sister has been great in taking me in as herself in the rest.
transportation.
You heard that?
I said transportation.
Dang, let me live. My husband has tried calling me and messaging me about her husband. Look, girl can't talk about 100 times. But I can only. But I can only ignore him right now as my panic attack anxiety comes in waves every time he tries to contact me. I'll be filing for divorce, not just because he's keeping jars of fecal goop, but girl, you okay? But because he hurt me and trying to defend them. They are possessions. They're possessions of mine at the house, which I can't go back for, so I have to get my brother-in-law or whatever. Yeah, so she's just lost right now.
You lost on? Both of y'all nasty. First of all,
You put him on the counter, sis.
know.
That's what got me.
This man said it's exotic jam.
He said exotic jam sound bad. So how do you do it? I mean, is you just like this?
Or are you talking about
How you putting? Because I'm pretty sure they in these mason jars. How are you getting them into that? Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. It's nasty. It's nasty. That's all I want to say. Go ahead, because it's nasty. Go ahead with your story, Cole. It's nasty.
She had to examine it. She said they were liquid.
She said liquid goop. She notices the consistency. So you mean to tell me you was like this? Oh, well.
Y'all live a different breed,
You was like
bro,
this.
Because let me tell you right now.
And then you said, hold on,
The
real
first
quick.
time I would have seen some poop
Girl,
in a jar, him and that poop gotta go.
that's nasty. That's nasty.
Y'all disgusting.
Put it on your counter. Anyway, go ahead. How did you get it in the jar? Did you like just clunk it out and then pack it in there?
Bye. Okay, we're done. We're done.
We're
done. We're done. Am I the butthole for refusing to give my boyfriend my PIN number after he took my credit card without consent?
Okay.
Title sounds horrible, but give me a chance to explain. Girl, of course we're gonna give you a chance. Y'all be taking forever.
Okay. We're reading, so of course we are.
Okay, I'm a 24-year-old female. Been seeing my boyfriend Martin, who is 30, for 8 months. He's super funny and sweet. He's currently out of a job for health reasons, but is actively looking for a new job since our first major fight, and I'm not sure whether I was at fault here. 2 days ago, we spent the night together, and he went to the store early in the morning to buy some groceries. Unbeknownst to me, he took my credit card and shot with it. I got woken up by him calling, asking me to give him my credit card PIN number. I was confused. I asked why. He said he went to the grocery store with my card and mad and felt quite violated. I'm sorry. He said, okay, because I was like, what? He said he went grocery shopping with his card, forgot to ask me to give him the PIN before he left. I got mad and felt quite violated. She felt violated.
Okay.
Excuse me. I told him I was sorry, but I gave no permission for him to go out and shop using my card. He sounded confused and said he was just trying to buy his breakfast. It only cost $20. I said I was sorry, but refused to give him the PIN number. He obviously sounded upset and asked why. Can you imagine the grocery store clerk? She like,
come on, please, ma'am.
1987.
Ma'am.
One moment gave me the PIN.
Excuse me, can I get a manager over here to hold this transaction?
I'm closed. Take everybody. I'm closed because he can't get the PIN number.
Okay.
Miss Loretta. Okay, I told him because he didn't consider getting my permission to take my card and use it. He said, all right, then get some breakfast for us, and hung up. I called with no response. He returned and handed me the card back then and went on to complain how he was just trying to buy us breakfast, that he wasn't intending on making a huge purchase. I said I understand, but it's about consent to me. He seemed pretty irritated and upset. Though he said it was fine, he left after this and hasn't returned my calls. He then texted me and said that he wasn't intending on stealing from me. He thought that I wouldn't make such a fuss about it, and that he did get my permission when he called and asked for the PIN number. But I feel like it's just me feeling like he violated my boundaries. He's been upset since then, saying I ruined our time together by making a huge deal out of it and embarrassing him at the store by making him return the stuff he bought at the register. Gosh, I feel like such a butthole here, but I think that he could have asked first. So I think that you're young, you're 24, he started, that man is 8 years, you're a senior.
No, 6 years.
I'm sorry, 6 years, I cannot add.
It's okay, you're tired.
I saw 8 right here for 8 months. Y'all only been together 8 months. This man is
That's a red flag, baby.
Okay, going your wife. And then
waving.
not only that man does not have a job.
Talking about I just went to go get my breakfast. So what was you gonna do while you come to the house? Talking about it's not that big of a deal. Okay,
So
but you were
you're
smart.
treating me with
$20 now. Who's to say he wouldn't went to the ATM and took out more money?
But my thing is, you're treating me with my card.
Okay.
So it's not like trying to do something nice to you. You're treating me with my card.
Oh, please.
I'm confused. Like,
I went to the store and I got this candy. Thank you. Have you seen my $10? Oh yeah. Let me get your change. Let me get your change.
You treating me with my card.
Oh my God.
Like, sir, if you do not go sit down somewhere
And get you a job.
And I hope that she does not, like, don't start that, because it sounds like he's going to try to use and abuse it. Mm-hmm. Do not start that. They think because you're so young that you're naive. Do not start that.
That's right.
That is crazy. I
can't believe it.
Like, I've never personally had someone.
I've never had someone do that to me.
Give me a gift and be like, here you go. And then I check the bag and I'm like, oh, of course it's receipt in there. So, I'm a little nosy. So I check it and I see Visa and I see the last 4 digits of my card. Y'all talking about I would check my account real quick. And it seems I'm just trying to do something nice for you. With my card? No, being nice is paying a bill for me. Like, being nice is you getting a job and you being able to contribute to this $20. First of all, it's the two of us. What are you buying for $20 for breakfast? If you at the grocery store, baby, all you need is some eggs, a little bit of biscuit, a little bit of butter, and some, maybe not even bacon. Bacon's about $6.
Okay.
Give me some liver pudding and scramble that junk up and put it on a piece of white bread.
Okay.
Girl, it's trip.
You don't even need the biscuits.
No.
Get you some daggone grits, because grits is cheaper than the biscuits.
Okay.
Oatmeal?
Like Jody do? Mush.
No, thank you.
I think that number cornmeal. Mush.
I'll be drinking water.
I can't believe
Are you the butthole? Absolutely not. You're not the butthole, but you would be very, 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 very shit.
Yeah, you got a little trouble. You're naive. That's what you are.
Yes, but you'll be very crazy if you stay with him. This is a red flag, sweetheart. That's it. Get out of it while you can. He's really nice and charming. Yeah, charming you right out your money in your drawers.
8 months.
Tender swindler.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a real man. I already got 14 minutes left.
Okay.
This one here.
Woo! I should have got me a bottle. I should have got me a cup of cranberry juice.
Now, can you give me a bottle of water?
For you want one?
Yeah, I'd have been
Okay. Excuse me.
You gotta put the church finger up.
I ain't got time for the eggs hurt.
This story right here makes me so thankful that although Nelly and I are twins, that my husband does not look at my sister in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
No, I'm saying him looking at me that way.
Oh, cause she made it sound like he was ugly. I'm like,
I will tell you.
I know you would. Cause amen. All right. This story right here.
Hold
Sit
on,
down,
y'all.
buckle up.
I'm about to say, hold on, y'all. Put your
Hold on,
seatbelt
open this up for me now.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta wet my palate.
Okay, hold on. Let me put my seatbelt on. So we're gonna get y'all 2 stories before. There's just this right here. You better drink all this water too. Take it home with you. Don't be like Tree and Troy and leave your bottles everywhere. Had cans of soda everywhere on Saturday, Sunday. No, Chelsea drank a glass with a ginger ale.
I didn't even get one. Okay, so my husband is pushing me to agree.
Speak up, ma'am.
My husband is pushing me to agree to make my sister our surrogate using the traditional way.
Ooh.
My husband and I have been struggling with infertility. First of all, this says infertility. We've tried some options and right now we're looking into surrogacy. My sister agreed to do it, but my husband said he looked at how much time and money IVF would take and slowly started hinting that we take the traditional way. I was too shocked to even say anything, but he acted like what he said was not even that big of a deal. He explained that it's just a quick way for us to have a baby and spare the money and time to use later. I'm 100% against it. That is why I'm backing down and I'm no longer comfortable with this whole surrogacy route. I can't even imagine my sister's reaction when she hears my husband's suggestion. I'm devastated. I'm both devastated over the fact that one, he even entertained having sex with my sister just because he wants the easy way. And two, if I ever agree, despite feeling uncomfortable, then I will always carry this memory of how the baby is conceived. I refused and shut his suggestion down hard. He's now starting guilting me, saying I don't trust him, then saying I'm selfish for choosing to back out when he still wants to be a dad like he expected when he married me. Basically blaming me for my infertility issues. I feel so devastated and like my body is useless and has failed me to the point where I could expect any negative comment on it, whether true or not. Emotionally and mentally, I just can't express how I feel right now. By the way, my husband is 4 years younger than me. I'm 34 and my husband's 37. So basically, her sister's 30. She's 34.
Hold on, wait. 4 years younger or older?
Younger. So she's 30. The sister's 30. This person is 34. The person is 34. The husband's 37.
Okay. I'm talking about uncomfortable. And she hasn't told her sister. She said she's not gonna tell her sister.
No, she said she is, but she said she can only imagine.
Talk about being that's uncomfortable.
It's not. It's very uncomfortable. But husband, you are downright wrong.
Yes.
Like, imagine.
Now she's gonna think in her mind all the time that you're looking at her sister that way.
But imagine the infertility issues.
Yeah.
The reason why y'all have like imagine you're basically calling her barren.
Yes.
And that is just so jacked up. For some people, being a mother is everything. For me, I know I want another child because I love being a parent. I love being a mom. Like, I feel like I have so much love to give. It just hasn't happened yet. And if God see fit to bless me with another child, I'm all for it. But, you know, some women don't want kids. Cool, no problem. Nobody here to judge you, baby. Do you think? Some people want multiple kids. Some people want a whole dang basketball team. Whatever the case may be, do your thing. I'm not here to judge. But to have a mate make you feel like
inadequate.
You're less than them. Like you're less than this person because
you're less than a woman.
They can carry a baby in their womb.
Oh,
what? Then to add insult to injury, you talk about first of all, the sister was cool with it.
Yeah.
You know, cool
because
with
you know what though?
carrying the baby.
We've seen mothers who carried the child who's a surrogate for their daughter, or for their son. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's not what I'm. That's nothing wrong with that.
But you want to lay down with the sister, have sex with the sister.
Yeah.
That's basically what your penis inside.
That's basically what it is. That's
you're not slick.
Okay, you're not. Basically, that's what you want to do. Let's just say you want to test the waters. You want to do more than test the waters, baby. You want to go swimming.
We see what you're trying to do. You're not slick. I mean, what you might do is end up losing a wife.
Ain't no might. I'm pretty sure
because
I don't know how do you come back from that. Like, imagine. I forgive you because every time, even probably in the throes of the act of intimacy, she may be thinking like, well, gosh, is he thinking about my sister?
Man, ain't no way, bro.
No freaking. When I tell you, a bucket of cold water was thrown at her. That's what you did.
Ain't no way.
That's exactly what you did. That is beyond disgusting. Beyond disgusting.
Okay. I guess we got time for one more.
Let me read it.
Okay. That's
dying mother. Oh, you be keeping some really good ones.
Thank you.
Y'all never sharing with me. First and probably only time posted, but I wanted to ask people who aren't biased. Oh, that's right, you did. I, 26 female, am currently torn between saying goodbye to my dying 53 years old mother. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, 38 boy, 36 female, and 28 female. We all have a distant relationship with each other, but that's mostly due to our large age gap. But something we all share is a fairly bad relationship with our mom. My mom is currently dying from cancer, and she doesn't have much time left, but honestly, she has always been a terrible mother. She has been in and out of jail my whole life, and because of this, I've lived with my grandmother most of my life. I was molested as a child by what used to be my stepfather, and whenever I came to terms with what happened and told my mother, she told me I deserved what happened to me, and she didn't care.
Oh, mama.
I used to be the one to defend my mother to the ends of the earth, but after that, I have never been the same. Years later, I still have never came to terms with it, and I don't think I ever will. Well, now she's dying, and my grandmother, along with a few other people, are telling me I need to say goodbye to her. I need to tell her I love her to give her some type of peace, but honestly, it would be a lie. My husband and my sister, 28, are understanding that I don't want to say goodbye or talk to her, but my mother, my grandmother, and the one who raised me wants me to. I'm torn because I love my grandmother and I understand her love for her daughter, but she has said and done many things to me throughout my life that's honestly unforgivable. On top of my mother telling me I deserve to have what happened to me, she has also stolen my depression medication, forcing me to have major withdrawals, and has even made me drive her to a man's house, after which I figure out she exchanged sex for drugs. She will probably die within a few weeks, and I honestly don't know what to do. I don't want to see her again, but I feel obligated for my grandma. Am I the butthole?
That is heavy. I don't think you're the butthole. I think that, I pray that your mother finds peace.
Yeah.
I don't think you're the butthole, but I think that it is so selfish for those around you who wants you to.
They want you to make her
fake, to make her
feel better. Yeah, like
and while when she's gone, you're
the
here
one
left dealing with the aftermath. I think that is so wrong.
That's so selfish.
To even and nobody, we know we don't live forever.
Right.
And cancer is so
she should have made peace with you before this diagnosis. Right. She should have. So basically, did she not come to terms? Did she not feel like she had any type of wrongdoing? Because if she did, I would only hope she would have came to you.
I don't think so.
As your mother.
If she done all this stuff, and what the person is saying, that how the mother told her that the reason she was sexually molested was her own fault.
No, you don't owe her anything, sweetheart. You owe her nothing at all.
You owe her your peace of mind.
That's the
best thing that you can do. For that, and your grandmother,
in your heart,
they gonna have to understand.
Just for you, and so that way, you're not having no ill will. Just like, you know what, I pray she has a peaceful passing. That's all you can do, okay? But you come to terms that you have done the best for you, okay? You're doing what's best for you. This is not it's not until what's best for her. What's best for her was making amends with you before this drastic diagnosis.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with you, sweetheart. Nothing at all.
That's exactly right.
And if your grandmother cannot understand that, then I'm sorry. I know you don't want to disappoint her, but in the end, you have to think about your mental. Because I just know, like you said, that you still have issues with this. So I don't want.
And then you're depressed because you're taking depression medication,
right? And
so
you have anxiety.
We don't want this to trigger,
right?
Trigger that even more.
No need to say goodbye. No need to go up there. But just make sure that you're okay with that. You're okay with not saying goodbye to her face to face. That's the only thing you can do. Like I said, at some point we have to, and even as adults, I wish the older people, please stop trying to force me to do what you want me to do. Just stop that. I am my own person. I'm grown enough to make my own decision.
34 to be exact.
If I say no, then no is enough. My no is enough.
34 to be exact.
I'm not about to sit here and explain to you why I said my no. I said no.
34 to be exact.
I said no. That's it.
All. I don't
have to explain anything to you. No.
If I do, it's a courtesy. I'm extending a courtesy.
Yes, that's it.
Other than that,
it's not guaranteed. It's not, no.
Well, why? What?
Excuse me? I said no.
Well, what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why.
So, anyways,
all right, you guys. We hope you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys will hit your notification bell. You can be notified when your favorite twins drop the video. We pray you guys will enjoy y'all weekend, and we will see y'all again for Motivational Monday. We love y'all.